first ever edition of Adaptation News. This is a new series I will be running on my channel talking about all the exciting book to movie and TV show adaptations that are coming down the line. I will primarily be focusing on book adaptations since this is a book channel, but I might talk about other adaptations that I am excited about. I'll also primarily be focusing on fantasy because I primarily read fantasy and that's what I'm excited about. But if you want to see other things, you can let me know what adaptations you're excited for and I might talk about them in future videos. Also, I already kind of break both of those rules in this first video, but without further introduction, let's get into the first news. We have a poster released for the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes movie that is coming out in November. There's not been that much promotion material yet, although I'm sure we will be getting much more in the coming months. But here we have a nice looking poster to tide us over until there's more promotion material. And in our next story, Andy Fickman has been set to direct a live action movie adaptation of Maggie Stiefvater's Shiver series. While I've not read Shiver, I have read and enjoyed other Maggie Stiefvater books, and I'm just excited that there are adaptations for works that are slightly older because there's a lot of books out there that deserve adaptations, and I think this bodes well for that. Shiver might be a book to movie adaptation, but we also have a book to TV show adaptation news in the works. Joe Manganiello is heading the charge in creating a live action TV series for the Dragonlance books. Dragonlance is the Dungeons and Dragons novel series, and I will be very interested in seeing how that will be adapted to screen, especially with the new movie that just came out, Honor Among Thieves, that so far has been well received. This might not be a book, but it is a comic, and it is an adaptation, so we are going for it. And the most exciting news today, just because it's near and dear to my heart, the Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse trailer has just been released, and I am so stoked for this movie. The first movie is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I am so excited for this next one. It is going to be released on June 2nd, and I am going to be watching it as soon as I possibly can. And in our final bit of adaptation news, this is not a book to movie or TV series adaptation, so I'm already breaking my own rules, but we have our first announcement for the casting of the live action Lilo and Stitch, which I know, Disney live action again. We don't really need live actions of all of our childhood favorite movies, but whenever I saw Maya Kealoha is the person they've cast as Lilo, she just looks like Lilo, and now I am unreasonably optimistic about this movie. Honestly, I wish her the best, and I hope it's actually a good adaptation this time. That is all the fantasy adaptation news for this video. If you want to see more of these, subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments what adaptations you are most excited for. I'll see you in another video.